correctly with the correct amount.
That very melodic song was Blood to Bleed by the band Viveynne. The mastermind, accomplished young musician of Viveynne, is songwriter and singer Mickey for short, Stratsma. To check out Mickey's music, log on to myspace.com/Viveynne or Viveynne.com. Following the success of Dark Mind, Beto Vasquez Infinity has new guest musicians for the upcoming double album to be released in 2010, and Mickey is very honored and excited to be included in the lineup as a guest soprano along with many other fantastic international artists. Check this out at www.betovasquezinfinity.com.ar/newguest.htm, celebrating the 10th anniversary of the project with guests from all over the world. In a special edition, this will include a variety of outstanding guest musicians of national and international levels all over the world. Mickey is pleased to announce the new collaboration between her band Viveynne and Devil Between Us. Devil Between Us is a new metal band hailing from Toronto, Canada. The newly formed and looking for a vocalist to add a melodic element to their metal instrumentation. The band and Mickey found each other on a music community site and met. Devil Between Us has influences from many musical backgrounds and a combination of playing styles from each member. This band is truly unique. Band members are Lee Kagan, lead guitar vocals, Catherine Rousseau, drums, Chris Morrison, rhythm guitar, and bassist yet to be announced. They have already started to actively write together, and everyone is excited to release the results of this interesting collaboration. Hi, DJ Tina here, host of HMTV Canada Easy. With me today is a very special guest, accomplished musician, Mickey of Viveynne. Hi Mickey, congratulations on your new album, Becoming Jane Doe. Can you tell us a little about your band Viveynne and how everybody met?
Well, right now for the EP, I was playing with session players from Brampton. And Becoming Jane Doe was performed by them, so we weren't really a full band, but we met through Chuck, my producer of the Becoming Jane Doe album. I'm just collaborating with another metal band in Toronto called Devil Between Us, and we're probably going to be writing together soon.
Do all the band members share similar influences for their music, and do they like to experiment and try new ideas with their sound?
Well, the new collab band that I'm working with, they have influences from many musical backgrounds and a combination of playing styles for every individual member. This band is truly unique, and I'm really excited with working with them and to add my influences into what was already a really awesome band.
Did the music engineer Chuck Colados help with the recording, mixing, and mastering of Becoming Jane Doe at 7th Science Recording Studios in Brantford?
Yeah, of course. Chuck did the recording and mixing, and he also played lead guitar on all the tracks.
Oh.
The final mix and mastering were by a third party, though.
Viveynne is a very accomplished band with well-mastered musicianship skills and sound lyrics and beautiful melodic vocals. Does the band spend lots of time rehearsing when producing new songs or before playing live shows?
Well, the only live show that I played with the session players for Becoming Jane Doe was at the CD release party, and we did do a lot of practicing for that. We got together about twice every week, and we just went over all the songs.
Mickey, how do you describe Becoming Jane Doe? Is almost like an experiment for you?
Well, it's like an experiment because I wrote all these songs when I was about 12 years old. So it's really just trying to find yourself in the music industry and trying to just break through and becoming who you really are. And I'm not necessarily happy with what came out, but I do like it a lot. But it is an experiment because it's just moving forward.
When did the journey begin to write these beautiful, dark lyrics, and what motivates or inspires you to write these songs?
Actually, everyone who hears my music thinks I'm a really depressed and sad person, but it's actually the complete opposite. I'm a really happy and cheerful person in reality, but I use the lyrics to bring out sad feelings and just put them down on paper so I don't have to feel them in real life. The lyrics are just inspired from everyday things that kind of happen, just so I don't have to think about them as much, and they're on paper instead.
Do you find juggling your time schedule between school, homework, and fun with friends and band practice a little challenging and overwhelming at times?
Well, yeah, sometimes. Like, sometimes band practice and homework can clash, but I have a pretty defined schedule. Like, it's all right. It could be a little bit overwhelming, but most of the time I can handle it.
Have you won any songwriting composition or vocal scholarship awards?
Actually, yeah, I have. I compete in Broadway competitions and classical competitions all the time, and I've won quite a few awards from there. Songwriting, I have won awards as well in classical competitions.
Do you have any other interest in the arts, like playing an instrument or painting?
Yeah, I've played all the piano parts on Becoming Jane Doe, so I do play the piano. I'm interested in writing. I do like painting and drawing, and yeah, a lot of the arts I'm really interested in.
What is your opinion about elementary schools taking music education out of their programs? Do you feel that music and arts are part of a child's strong development?
Well, I guess I don't really have an opinion about that. I think it's almost a better plan to take the music education out of elementary schools, because kids should find music out on their own. Most of the time when kids go into music programs, it's just because, music's an easy thing to pass through, and they're really not interested in it. I think kids should try to find their own self in music instead of being forced upon it in schools.
What advice can you provide for young musicians around your age wanting to form their bands for the first time?
Go for it. Do it.
Okay. How have your live shows been? Have you received a great turnout of fans attending?
Yeah, the 1C release party, a lot of people went to. It took place in Milton. It was a lot of fun.
What comes to mind as being the band's or your most favorite memorable show that you performed recently?
Well, the only one I've performed with the Becoming Jane Doe material was the CD release, and it was great. I really liked it.
And other shows that you performed on your own without the band?
Well, the only other shows I performed on my own was in classical competitions and stuff like that. That has been fun. It's really stressful, though, classical competitions, because there's so much to think about. There's going to be some upcoming shows in the October Indie Week, and I'm shortlisted to be on there, so I hope I can make it in.
Okay. We'll have to push for that, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. In the new year, fans can look forward to Viveynne's full-length album. Can you give us a hint on some of the highlights in sound and vocals and instrumentation and lyrics?
Well, I kind of want to keep it a surprise, but all I can really say is that it's going to be changed quite drastically, and I really do hope it's going to be accepted by the fans. It's just going to be more of like a heavier sound, and I'm going to bring more developed lyrics to the table and different kind of vocals as well.
What's your favorite genre of music? Is it everything, or a lot of it, is it metal?
My favorite genre would probably be like hard rock, metal music, that kind of thing. I do like a lot of different types of music. It just depends to me if it sounds really professional and really has a lot of musicality in it. That's anything that I like.
If you had the chance to perform anywhere in the world, where would you like to travel?
Oh, definitely Japan. I've always wanted to perform in Tokyo.
The scenery over there is breathtaking.
Yeah, I know. I really want to go.
I can see why. Okay, so what are your goals, hopes, and dreams for the future? And what are some of the new things you want to try?
Well, goals, hopes, and dreams are definitely to make a career out of music. I really want to be able to earn salary and earn money from my artwork, because that's really what I'm interested in and really what I want to do. Some of the new things I want to try, just touring. I've always wanted to tour and go different places. I love traveling. I lived in India for a year as well, so just seeing the world, I've always wanted to do something like that.
Are you hoping to become signed to a record label soon to help with tour support?
Well, yeah, actually that'd be great if I could be signed to some major label, because tours are extremely expensive and we wouldn't be able to pay for all that.
Yeah, that's true. That's where a record label helps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so before we wrap up our interview, do you have any shout-outs to family or friends?
My mom, Pam.
Okay. Mickey, thank you for taking the time to complete our interview. Your beautiful vocals, sound, and lyrics do cause goosebumps. And Horns High, you rock.